I'm Maddie, I'm the Head of Regulatory Support for Apricity Compliance. Kathy approached me and asked if I wanted to be the ambassador for profession. As soon as I saw it, I just said yes. So it was pitched as a mission for change, so addressing some of the issues that we all find and the things that we see to better people, better access into the industry and better the actual industry that we all operate in anyway. And also how do we build each other up as a profession to ensure that we're all supporting each other. A lot of the structure of the plan that we're going to do for the ambassador has been from feedback from other people in the industry, be it seeing stuff on social media or off the back of Evolution. A lot of it isn't actual fundamental underpinnings that need to change. A lot of it is the narrative and the tone with how people perceive financial services, but from those who are operating within it. I think our emails are constantly bombarded by the regulator does this firm's done this, and we have a mentality here about having each other's backs, and we read the press and no one seems to be having this common goal that we're all supposed to talk about. We've all got this charter that we sign up to when we work in financial services. So first we really need to understand from all elements of financial services, so from junior staff all the way up to senior managers, try and understand the problems that they are having with the industry. We're only listening to the voices who are shouting the loudest at the minute. The first campaign that I want to look at is the issues that we are having with providers in the industry, and this is going to be labelled our anti-faxers campaign. Then looking at the regulator, then looking at professional bodies, and then actually reflecting, looking on others. We rely so much on third-party providers, and so many of these companies are legacy businesses that started years and years and years ago. Some of their systems that we need to use are so backwards, and one of those things is a fax machine. At my old firm, I remember they'd said, yep, you can either post it or you can fax it. Ask someone how much a stamp is, they've got no idea. Ask someone to fax something, they've got no idea. First of all, we are going to have to try and establish who the worst offenders are. So try and get some commitment from these firms to get rid of their fax machines, that would be great, but cut down on working times, implement some online systems. Because there are some providers operating in this industry who are so streamlined in their process. They allow online signatures, everything happens within a couple working days, and it's not a case of bad-mouthing people, but to actually work with these firms and help them understand the perceptions they are having from people who use their services. And we need to shout about our winners and do something about our losers. As people are listening to this right now, just jot down anything. As you go to work tomorrow, are you having some frustrations with a professional body? Have you had some communication from the regulator that you don't understand? Physically make a note of that, and then when I start approaching people for surveys, asking people questions, you'll have all the information there and it won't feel like a big, I'm asking too much of you, hopefully. But yeah, part of this is to kind of ensure that we try and change this narrative, try and change this tone, and just make it a bit of a nicer industry to operate in, which I think will have knock-on effects on people accessing the industry and people wanting to work in the industry, because if it's a more positive industry from the people within it, that radiates outwards.